Hello everybody, this is Prosper here. I just wanted to do a review of the open beta we just had for Call of Duty Vanguard. To be honest, I'm not super impressed. I do think this game is definitely better than World War II, but when you compare this to like Cold War, I just don't think it stands up. I mean, I've been playing since Call of Duty 2 technically. I really got into it in Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. And so I heavily played World at War, still one of my favorite Call of Duties to this date. But to be honest, this definitely destroys World War II, but comparing it to Modern Warfare, it just feels like Modern Warfare with a World War II skin, except one of my big complaints is time to kill is super low, and some of the hit marker registration seems a little off to me, but I mean it is a beta, so things like that are to be expected. Hopefully they dial it in. When it comes to the guns, I do like the selection that you get, and I love the assault rifles, SMGs. They feel very balanced in this game, but at least from my experience with the few maps you do get to play in beta, when it comes to snipers, they need to have faster ADS a little bit. When it comes to marksman rifles, pistols, rocket launchers, they're all kind of useless. You got to be running an assault rifle or an SMG if you want a chance to do good on this game. If you're using any of the other guns, this game is not going to be fun. Like the M1 Garand, for example, that gun feels like you're running with a light machine gun in Modern Warfare, and it makes no sense because I get it's a heavier weapon compared to an SMG or some of the assault rifles, but you're running like it's a gigantic 100 round mag on it. It doesn't make sense. They need to balance these things out. But really, in my opinion, is this worth getting right away? I just don't think so when you look at the games that we have coming out this year, especially with Battlefield. Battlefield 2042 I think has a big chance to change up the FPS genre as a whole whenever we kind of see how the past couple years, let's be honest, you know, not everybody likes Warzone, but Warzone has been the dominant force in first person shooters since it really has came out. It is starting to get stale now, and as I mentioned in my previous Call of Duty commentary I did, I was talking about Rebirth. I definitely think Rebirth is more so the future of Warzone. I do think once they drop a new full Warzone map, it will revive it for a little bit, but I personally just think that Warzone, it gets a little stale whenever you're going for 20 minutes just to get all your loot and get shot from 300 meters away by a sniper that's been sitting in one spot the whole game. Like, I mean, it's just, it's not as much fun as Rebirth, because in my opinion, Rebirth is kind of like the, you know, it's like a perfect middle ground between it, taking Warzone and taking Call of Duty multiplayer and throwing them together. I think it's the perfect mid ground, and I really do hope to see when this game comes out. I hope to see a new Rebirth map as well. Hopefully they do that. If they don't, they aren't very smart. But to be honest, this game, if you're a heavy avid Warzone player and you want to have all the best, you know, Vanguard guns right whenever it comes out for Warzone, I recommend buying it, because I mean you're probably going to want to get it anyways. But if you're not a huge heavy Warzone player, I don't recommend getting it, because really the only reason I can see myself playing this, besides Search and Destroy, I do actually enjoy a lot on this game, pretty fun, and some of the new game modes are fun, but mostly I still see myself playing Warzone in the future. So the main reason I'll end up getting this game is just to grind out guns so I can have a better setup when it comes out on Warzone and they integrate everything together. But I really do think for the future of Call of Duty, just after playing this, I mean, they haven't missed a year since 2004, I think, when it comes to releasing a Call of Duty every year. They need to adapt their strategy. They have to. I've been saying it for a long time now, even before I stopped my Call of Duty channel before. In, I think 2016 was the last time I was really active. Even back then I was saying they need to stop coming out with a game every year, because it just doesn't work well. It doesn't create the best game it can create whenever you force those timelines. And I think if Call of Duty would just stick to one game, like Modern Warfare for example, if they just left that game, added tons of great content, didn't release Cold War, didn't release Vanguard, and just added a ton of great content to it, and maybe even did something like with Battlefield 2042's Portal, you know, if they did that and like integrated Vanguard into Modern Warfare, I think they would have a lot more success in this game. And I just think this multiplayer does have potential. I will admit, I think if they tweak quite a few things, this could be one of the better multiplayers, but as it sits right now, there's just a few things off when it comes to hit detection, time to kill, that just don't make it as smooth this Modern Warfare's multiplayer. Hopefully they get it dialed in. But again, in my opinion, if you aren't a avid Warzone player, it's not worth getting this game off a bat. But I do think it's worth $30 if you're a casual player. So once it gets down to that price point, I would recommend getting it. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Let me know your opinions down below if you agree, disagree. I'm kind of curious to see your guys' thoughts on this as well. I kind of feel like, you know, Call of Duty is just a addition to Warzone now. But anyways, guys, have a great rest of your day, and bye.